received the following question: why does your Etalon Speech Unblocking course cost $8,000? After I asked, where did you get this disinformation from? A person responded, my friend told me so. I recommend you stop being so naive, so gullible, and let others fool you. Go to the website yourself. Study carefully and learn that one session of an Etalon educator costs no more than one session of an average American speech therapist. But Etalon is significantly effective because I aim the 100% successful outcome instead of spending a certain amount of time with you the way speech therapists do. Study information on our website and learn that one Etalon session of 1 to 3 hours is only $250. I always work until my student has achieved a successful result. Even after a short trial session with me, your speech will improve dramatically. Yes, there is a special financial option of one contribution of $4,500 US. It includes unlimited number of individual sessions. Let's say you need 100 Etalon consultations. Then it means that each of them will cost you only $45. Do you see that it is much less expensive that you would pay for an average speech therapy session, where you will receive only very limited to no result at all? Do your math. Now let's talk about the cost. What do you pay for? When you come to a speech therapist, you pay for the time he or she spends with you. When you come to an Etalon educator, you pay for the result. You literally step in the Etalon classroom in one state, but leave it transformed. These are totally different things. With a speech therapist, you receive very little or no result at all for your money. For patients not covered by health insurance, speech therapy typically costs $100 to almost $250 per hour. I work for the result. When you choose an option of a full 3-day Etalon course, you pay for unlimited number of Etalon sessions with me until you get this 100% result. And of course, I am interested myself to teach you more efficiently in less sessions. Now let's talk about time, which is money. Time is the most valuable possession in life. What do I do with your time that you pay for? I reduce the time. I say, let's do it in 3 days. If you don't want in 3 days, let's do it in 4. Don't want in 4 days, let's work for 5 days. Not for 5 days, no problem, we'll continue working for 10 days. But it is better if you do it in 3 days. I give you all the tools necessary to get rid of stuttering in only 3 days. Everything depends on you. But what do speech therapists do with your time? They stretch it, because they work not until they get the result, but until the session time is over. This is why their result is insignificant. This is the difference in the work of speech therapists and an Etalon speech educator. Let me give you an analogy to explain the difference in the approach of an Etalon speech educator and any speech therapist. Imagine that the end result is a barrel full of something like honey. I would ask you, do you want me to give you the whole barrel in 3 days? Please, come to me, buy it, take it from me. A speech therapist would ask, do you want me to give you a teaspoon from this barrel every day? Come to me for an hour or 2, pay for each portion, and take it over a long time. Now compare the time you will need to consume the whole barrel from a speech therapist and from me, and decide which way is cheaper.